Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the fragrance purchases I made from the Sephora VIB Rouge sale. I also have a couple of fragrances here that I purchased a couple of weeks before because Ellis Brooklyn had their own 20% off sale, 20 or 25% off sale. So I just threw them in here too to talk about them. So it's like a mini haul of sorts. I think I have 7 new fragrances. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Since I already mentioned the company name, let's start with Ellis Brooklyn. This one was a long time coming. This is Sunfruit. I took this travel to Mexico with me. The compliments I received, the way I felt, like sometimes, I've never opened this, as you can tell, sometimes a fragrance can just make you feel sexy. And I think I already liked it. I know I liked it before, but something about the weather and the climate out there in Mexico just did it for me. And with this fragrance, it just paired well. This is a very sexy fragrance to me, but it's not sexy in like the dark, mysterious, you know what I'm saying, femme fatale type of sexy. It's just, man, it's the fruits. Like there's a little bit of an elegance to it where you could probably dress this fragrance up too, but it's still going to be somewhere where you're going to have drinks. So you can definitely be a woman in a suit and some heels and pull this off at like a bar. But gosh, it just does it for me. And I love the notes in this. You're going to get, it's very bright. You're getting all the energy of citruses in this. And there's like a tanginess. This is, you know, if you were on an island where there were naturally lemons and limes and bergamot and any other citrus, this is the vibe and the feel that it gives. I'm not saying I smell all of those in here, but I definitely feel like I would be surrounded by just amazing citrus fruit trees. Like, it's just good. And then there's a sexiness to this. Also, I told you guys I was going for this. This is the new Apple Love, okay? A lot of you have said the longevity is absolutely garbaggio, which happens with Ellis Brooklyn fragrances. That is the thing that really bothers me with them. You want to charge $105 for a bottle and you got the audacity to not last. However, we know a fragrance company with bottles kind of sort of similar to this, and we can say the same thing about them. So not even going to play games with you guys today. You know I'm talking about Kay Eileen. I know you guys love your Mona, and there's nothing to do with her personally. I'm talking about the juice and the fragrance, you know, so I can like a person's personality and still speak the truth. I'm never going to change that about myself. Yeah, it does it for me. I like apple in a fragrance done the right way, whether you're going to go for the meat of the apple, the juiciness of the apple, or you're going to go for the skin. It doesn't matter. Just tell me which one you're doing. And matter of fact, you ain't even got to tell me. I can smell it. Do what you do. This just, you know, I just feel like this reminds me of apple picking. This reminds me of Thanksgiving. This reminds me of family and friends and having a really good time. And it also puts me in the mind of, once you're done apple picking, going back to grandma's house and helping her get the apples ready and making like an apple pie. You know, for the most part, you're watching and getting the things that she tells you to while she, the expert, makes the apple pie. And that's how you end up growing up and learning how to do the recipe yourself. It's a vibe in a bottle. It just, you know, I just love something that can give me a story and evoke emotions. Now let's jump into the fragrances I purchased from Sephora. You know what? Before I do that, let me go ahead and give you guys my big announcement. I have a radio show. I am hosting a 1-hour long radio show on Opulence Radio. So you can either go to opulenceradio.com through your browser, or you can download for free the Opulence Radio app. I've been doing a lot of podcasting and appearing on a lot of people's podcasts for about 2 or 3 years now. And it's been so much fun getting to meet new people and starting to listen to podcasts about things that speak to my life. And sometimes that speak to people around me so I can understand them better. And I like the smaller podcasts because the people are still real and authentic, the same way I am about my YouTube fragrance influencers. So I'm super excited. I'm also nervous. It debuts tonight, Monday, November 6th. And I will have all the information in the description box. Also, I'm talking about it on my Instagram channel as well. Guys, come and check your girl out on Opulence Radio. The name of my show is called Truthfully Opinionated. So the entire premise comes from this channel. I am talking fragrance over there just for a small bit before the show ends. But since I've been doing this show for 3 years and because I'm very opinionated, a lot of my subscribers have come to me about way more than just fragrance. We get to talking in the DMs on Instagram, and I'm getting questions about life and relationships and kids and postpartum depression and, childhood traumas. When I do the get to know me's, you guys feel a connect. Or because when I'm doing these videos, you understand I'm genuinely being authentically who I am. It just works. You come to me, you speak to me. And so I decided to do a show based off of that. Why not? Why not say, you know what? I have a lot of people out there who are asking the same questions. I can give them a space to come and get the answer from me while playing amazing music that I love. So I'm answering questions from subscribers, listeners, and viewers, and then I'll play music that fits the mood. I think you guys are really going to like it. Now, I told you guys I was making a move on this fragrance. I was not playing with y'all. I talked about it I'll put the clip of the video up here. This is Burberry Goddess. I was not checking for this. I don't remember if it was Amy Glam or Rebecca Collazo or both of them that were talking about it. And I said, I think Becky was talking about it in like a layering video. And so that automatically made me think, see, I'm not buying a fragrance if I know right off the top I need to layer it. But then something said, pick up the travel. Who cares? Everybody keeps asking me to review it. My subscribers like, what you think about this one? Lord have mercy, I got asked about this one so much. And this one. Yes, you guys, I picked up Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion. I've never seen so many people come and ask me about a new release from Dolce & Gabbana in my life. That's just not the fragrance house I'm used to people like fiending for. That was interesting. But I've already talked about this one. I decided I wanted to get the 1 ounce or the 1.7 ounce of most of these because, again, look behind me. It's not like, I need to be purchasing anything. I haven't sprayed it, so of course I can't smell it. I know what this smells like. In the other video, I did describe it. This is a beautiful vanilla fragrance that reminds me very much of Mon Guerlain without the jasmine. And because I'm struggling with the jasmine in Mon Guerlain right now, you guys know that I needed that. Like, Mon Guerlain has been my favorite fragrance since it came out. And to know that I really just am not vibing with it right now because I'm smelling jasmine on a super soapy level since having COVID, it's been hard for me. This is not in any way, shape, form, or fashion a dupe of Mon Guerlain. It just gives me the love and the sensuality and the sexiness that I love in Mon Guerlain. So Burberry Rd. We've been talking about that so long, and all three of those freaking, that's cute. Burberry Goddess. I think it's one that's worth grabbing if you are a vanilla lover, if you're someone who liked the vibe of Mon Guerlain but didn't like the jasmine or the excessive amount of lavender that some of you pick up. I don't. I think you might like this one, so you might want to give it a try. This next one I have been on the fence about since it came out. And because I ended up with multiple travels, eventually it wore me down. I still think the marketing campaign for this was completely off. It is not this super amazing gourmand fragrance. I don't even think it was released for the right time of year. But again, Kayali, what is this thing called? Yum Pistachio Gelato. You know, I don't get a lot of pistachio from this, and the white florals in the opening irk every fiber of my being. But this, after you let it sit for quite some time, becomes a really beautiful fragrance. I also thought that this bottle, like this is more of like an ashy, like there's white chalkiness inside of the, not that you can feel it, but this is not how I thought this bottle was. I don't know if the bigger bottle is more smooth, like the Juicy Eden or the Burning Cherry. But I thought this was going to be that kind of green bottle. The feel of this is like it's chalky or something. So, but I still ended up liking this much more than I did when I originally reviewed this. I'll put the video up, but this turned out to be a good one. I have also reviewed and talked about this fragrance with you guys, and it took me a while to get it because I purchased 2 from the house and decided not to get this one. But I finished the travel. Again, I'm telling you, a travel just really works wonders with helping you make a decision. This is Missing Person from Fleur. Just a beautiful fragrance. Like all the rage and the hype. I think people were talking about it over there on the TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I don't care. Although people are really, really trying to get me to get it. Fleur's Missing Person. I have Ameline and I have Not Your Baby. This smells, sometimes from the atomizer, it smells like a funky musk, which is what was keeping me from purchasing it. But when you spray this and you put it on, baby, there's nothing animalic or funky about this. I don't know why sometimes, yep, that's it. That's the part that had me not wanting it, but never trust from the atomizer. Sometimes the atomizer smells better. Other times it smells worse. Just spray the thing. But this is also one I've talked about a handful of times on my channel. And if I can find a video with it in the title that I know that's where it is, I will post that one up too. This is from Boy Smells, and this is Vanilla Era. I just talked to you guys about this in one of the recent videos. I've been posting recently pretty consistently, at least like once every, week or 10 days or something like that, I think. And in one of those videos, I talked about this one. This is Vanilla Era. Now, y'all, this top, first of all, what are we doing? Like, this bottle is cute enough. I think there's like some magnetic-ness to it, maybe. I don't know. But this, the top of it is what's like, I don't know that I'm going to store it with the top one, if I'm going to be honest, because I will have to find a special place for it to go. It's really weird. But I'm going to go ahead and spray. I still have the travel of this, but I want to see what the atomizer's like. Okay. Pretty typical. Yeah, this smells so good. This smells so good right out the box. Yeah. This is exactly what the travel smelled like. I know sometimes, too, we get travels and then we get bottles and we go, that's not what that smelled like. I still haven't figured that out. This garnered me so many compliments when I wore it to work. People were like, what are you wearing? That smells amazing. And I told you guys in the video, this is just a really, really pretty complex vanilla. I like what it has going on. I like that it has you thinking, is that a citrus that I'm smelling? What kind of musk is that? Because this comes off as a very musky fragrance to me. But again, not the animalic, funky type. And I don't even know what the notes are in here. I don't remember what the notes are. But this is one of those fragrances that makes me feel sexy. I might just be getting up that day and I like my outfit, but I myself am just like feeling meh. I put this on and it brings it together. It's like finding the perfect belt to cinch in the waist, or the perfect boots or booties to match something, like just brings everything together in a way where you can't be told that day anything but, yeah, you're that girl. And I like it. God, it smells so good in the air, y'all. Oh, I just like this. I just like it. And it's not earth-shattering or world-changing, but for me, it's a vibe. I know this fall, I'm reaching for this. The travel's going to be gone super soon, super quick. And then I'm going to move on to the bottle because I'm enjoying this. I feel like I'm in this era where I want to just be trying new things. And they don't always have to be the most unique thing I smelled. Yes, I'm always chasing something that I supremely love that I've never smelled. Like Madeira was amazing find for me. And I've talked about Madeira 1,000 times on this channel. But again, not everything is going to hit me like that. And I know that Blanche Bette blew my socks off, knocked me right off my feet. I love her so much. Last but not least, we're going to talk about Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion, because so many people wanted me to get it. And I do have to travel somewhere, but I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and spray these bottles. I bought them. I'm going to wear them. Please, if you are triggered, if this is your new favorite fragrance, you might just want to stop watching right now, because I'm not trying to dash anybody's dreams, hopes for the future, none of that. But I have to be honest. So, woo, did I already spray this? I'm tripping. I did spray this. How could I not? Man, that lemon. Lord have mercy. This smells so good to me. I know y'all like, but you just said no. Seriously, this is reminiscent of quite a few things for me. I've gone traveling, out of the country and in the country, and I've gone to boutiques that I couldn't tell you the names of. If I'm walking past someplace and it mentions fragrance, I'm in there. And I've smelled lemon and vanilla like this. I've smelled lemon and vanilla like this from Ganache Parfums. I've smelled lemon and vanilla like this from Dua. This reminds me of the, vanilla lemon gelato. And something else from Dua too. Like Dua is known, the Dua brand is known for doing lemon and vanilla in a fantastic way. And those fruit melange, type of compositions as well. So while this smells outstanding to me, I think it's the perfect amount of sweetness, an amazing, thick, rich vanilla, and just a great dose of lemon. I get lemon throughout the entire life of this. Do you know how hard that is for houses to do? Citrus notes are usually the first ones to leave. So I'm super impressed by that part of this. And I love it. I love the gourmandness of it. Perfect for this time of year. Yeah, this is pretty. The only thing I had to say about it, where's the box to this? I'll put it here. The only reason I wanted to say, I didn't want to trigger anyone is because this isn't unique to me. Like, I've experienced this before and love it every time, because I'm a lemon girl and I'm a vanilla girl. So beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Glad to have it in my collection. I may end up with a bigger bottle once I run through this one, maybe. But with picking up Goddess and picking up Vanilla Era, I'm just like, okay, I already have like a top 20 vanilla fragrances, list. What more can I do? Like, I just can't become the girl who only wears vanilla. That's not really how this works. But I am glad to have it. And if you love it and you think it's unique, keep rocking with it. I'm here for you. I support you. So that is my list today. That's everything that I picked up so far. That's come to the guys. I've been shopping like this is not what I was supposed to be doing at all. I just went from being really, really good and not shopping to purchasing everything that I wanted, basically. I do still have a wish list, and I should do that video for you guys because I've been asked. I think it's only like 5 to 7 fragrances on there. It was much larger, but all of these were on it. And now I have them. So if you're still here, please do not forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, select the notification bell, share me on all your social media platforms, come talk to me in the comments. Let's talk about any of these. Did you like them? Did you love them? Poor performance. I know that's the problem for a lot of people with Apple Love, but I still needed to have it. I can work with it. Get some apple smelling lotion and top up. I mean, if I got to top up every 4 hours, so be it. I purchased it to wear it. It is what it is. I also, please don't forget to come and check me out tonight on my new radio show, Truthfully Opinionated, again on Opulence Radio. I really would appreciate your support, feedback. You can come back to this video or you can email me at opinionatedsense@gmail.com. and send me in some questions that you would like me to answer on my radio show. I would love to have you guys' presence over there for sure. I'm so excited. Again, I hope to see you on Opulence Radio. All of you come and see me on Opulence Radio tonight. Check the description box. And if you're not already subscribed to my Instagram or following me on Instagram, come do that because I'll be posting about it there too. Thank you so much for all of your support here and your future support there. Let's talk about these fragrances in the comments. Drop me some questions you'd like me to answer on my show, my radio show, and all that jazz. And until then, bye.